This is a short video showing the upcoming application sharing feature. In my top domain level server in STA demo, I have a Salesforce application configured. The application is federating my Salesforce environment, and it's fully configured and working, and it has its own set of policies for the application specifically. In this server, the access to this application requires password-based authentication. The application is then shared to an additional subscriber server underneath my top level. In Salesforce itself, I have two users. First user is part of the top domain level server, and an additional user with a completely different domain, different username, is part of the subscriber server. So if I go to the top level server, I'll go through the user portal and log in with my user account. And then log in to the Salesforce. Authentication is available and working as expected. If we look at the subscriber server, the shared application is available under the application list. It appears as shared from my top level server, and the only setting I have here is the ability to assign the application to specific users under my subscriber server. I have its own policy set up under the global policy, and under this server it requires OTP once per session, and this is the user account I'm going to use to access the same server that has that email that exists in Salesforce. Now I'll go to the user portal of this server. And authenticate using the user account from the server. And go to Salesforce from this user account. You will notice the first limitation, or the only limitation we have in this implementation, is that it will ask for the user for the first time. It will use SSO to authenticate that user. And then it logs me into the Salesforce with my user account from the subscriber server.